Somnium Space is in the 5th week of their Road to SLO. There's going to be a total of 10 weeks. So in another 5 or 6 weeks, at the end of this entire Road to SLO, they're going to announce when the final SLO is going to be, second land offering, which is the rest of the parcels on their map. These are the parcels in this general area right here. You can see the circle on the map right in this spot, and then zoomed in you can see all of these parcels for sale, along with this big estate right here. There are only 5 left. If you come to OpenSea and you type in Somnium Space here, you'll come to this spot, and then you come over here to this filter, expiring soon, and you'll see the 5 parcels that are left. They're all medium parcels, and you can see this one is right next to the big estate here. This one is right next to the big estate on the left and the big 10XL estate for sale. This one is right next to that as well. All of them are on the road, it looks like. Roadfront, 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 road, and road. So all of these are right along the road. This one's right at the end of the road. So when you get to the end of this road, if you keep walking straight, you'll go through these XL parcels to the water. And you have some good views here with this parcel right here on the end on the road. But there's only 5 left. And then this is the big monster estate that's for sale. There's a better picture of it on here, right here. So these 10, so it's a 2x4 of XLs plus these extra 2. Somnium Space is selling this as a bundle, so it will definitely be able to merge the entire thing. You get all the space in between these parcels as well, and this will be one big estate that you can build on. So I wanted to talk about a couple notable sales. This is their new map. You can spin around with your left mouse button, and with the right mouse button you can move forward and backwards, and then you can zoom in and out. So we are right on that spot here. This one is a great parcel right next to these 2 big estates. You have to assume that someone's going to buy these and they're going to have a lot of money to buy this, and then they're also going to build something really nice. But part of this video is supposed to be talking about the sales, so I wanted to get in and talk about a few notable sales. This was 165 Ether. Full disclosure, this is mine. I bought from Somnium Space early on during one of their during their ILO and during their Indiegogo campaign. So I was able to get a lot of these nice front row spots. These were the only ones that were gone. So after that, a lot of the ones behind it started filling in along the way. So these ones got more and more popular, and they just sold. So all 11 items, XL waterfront, 4 XL waterfronts in a row, 3 medium waterfronts in a row. This one is a road parcel, not a waterfront, but it is right in front here when you come across, and it's got all this open area in front of it and all this open area to the side of it. Plus you have really good water views, so this is a great parcel too. And then also a teleporter. So 11 items, 2 plus 4 is 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11 for the teleporter, all for 165 Ethereum. If you break it down, it's exactly 15 per item, but the mediums are probably a little bit less. Maybe the mediums were 10 each, and the teleporter was more, and a couple of the XLs were more. So altogether, it was a great deal for both parties. I think this is a good deal. If you look at it, they could probably all sell for about that price, but at the same time, there's not too many people offering 165 Ethereum all at once. So this was a great bulk quantity deal, and maybe they can make a little bit of money along the way. And if they hold on to this stuff, they'll definitely make some more money along the way. But hopefully they build something. I do know the person that bought it, and his wife is an architect, and she's been building some really good stuff in Somnium so far. So we have high hopes that this person's going to be, or this person's wife is going to be building some really nice stuff right along the main area here, which helps Somnium. It helps everybody. So that was one of the notable sales in the last week to increase their volume. If you go to OpenSea and click on rankings, they're right at the top. They are number 1, 614 Ethereum, so 165 definitely helped that kick it up, and then the Road to SLO has been helping it quite a bit too. But this was another one right here for 30 Ethereum, 29.95, which is about $5,000 right now in USD. And there are 2 XLs right next to each other on the water. I can click on this parcel picture. You can see they're both listed as waterfront. And then I also posted in this tweet that somebody had just bought the one right next to it for 11 Ethereum, plus these 2 for 15. And then they turned around and listed the entire bundle for 45. So they paid 15, paid 11, and then with a 4.5 Ethereum fee to sell the entire thing, they're going to end up right back where they started. So I really don't know what's going on here. I don't know why they're posting it for sale after they just bought it for basically 41, 30 plus 11. They bought it for 41, and now they're listing it for 45, just trying to get their money back. So I'm not sure exactly what's going on there, but that's a nice triple estate right there. So that's a really good one. That was a nice sale. So if you come back to OpenSea, click on Somnium, and click on the recent sales, I want to show you a couple of the sales that were not in the auction. But if we do look at the auction parcels, there's only 5 left right now. So the rest of them have all sold. This one on the end was for sale too. But if you look at the OpenSea recently sold and scroll down, that was the new map that was put in, so you can see where the images start right here. Was it right there? Yeah. So right here, 3 Ether. The small started at 3, and this one sold at 2.99, 2.99, 2.99. Medium started at 7, and this one sold at 6.99. XL started at 10, and this one sold at 9.99, 9.98, 9.98. So these were right next to each other, this one here and this one here. People bought them right away. Hopefully the same person. Let me just open that in a new tab and open that in a new tab. See if the same person got both of them. This one sold right at the full price on the road. This one has nice views, no real obstructions. That's a nice view, 9.61. But this one was sold and it was not in the auction. So you saw in the map I was just in that spot, but this one was not. So this one's 2.1 for a small. So 2303. If you click on info right here and type 2303, enter. It is right over here. Let's move over that way. That is a nice spot as well. Very nice spot. So this is where the auction is right here, selling for 3 per small on this road. And then this one right over here also sold for 2.1. It's a little bit farther away from the center, but still a really nice parcel looking at the water. Let's see if the same person got this. Anonymous and Anonymous. Yes, they did. The same person got both of those. So they got a nice little 2-parcel estate right here for 20 Ethereum. The one that we just saw was 15 and 15. So this one was 30 Ethereum on the water, but much farther away from the city center. So these ones are much closer to the city center up here, these two, but they're not waterfront. They sold for 10 and 10. This one sold for 15 and 15. So you can be the judge. It's up to you what you would pay for each location, but you can see the differences in prices per location. So let's go. I can X out those two now. 2303 sold. You can tell that that's not one of the auctions. This one for 3.8, 1607 sold. 1607. Down here. Alright, that's a nice parcel too. You can see that there's no obstructions here to the water and no obstructions here to the water. So you have these 3 mediums in your way, and this one's a medium as well. So they'll have the same height right here. So if you're looking directly at this and both parcels build to their full height capacity, then you would have obstructions right here in this one spot, but you have these wide open views here, and it's a road parcel, so you can tell people how to get to your parcel that way. That's 1607. This one sold for 11, 3282. Come here, 3282. This new map is amazing. Oh, this is the same one I was just talking about that sold for 11. So this one just recently sold too. Sold for 11, and then they saw these pop up for 15 and 15. They paid 41 total, and now they listed it for 45. Honestly, no idea what's going on. They must just kind of have it in their head that they made a mistake or something. But somebody will buy that. I think 15 is the minimum price right now. I'll check that in a second, but I think 15 is pretty much the minimum price for a XL waterfront right now. So I'm going to skip all these auctions. Well, the auction, so after they all sold initially, right at the very top of the prices, it waited a little bit, there was a gap, and then it sold, a small sold for 2.25, and then an XL sold, okay, from 10 all the way down to 7, so 6.87, and then a small sold for 1.79. That's a good deal right here, this one. And this other small sold for 1.78. 1.76, so people are getting good deals on these smalls. 1.74, 74, 74. Someone decided, okay, this is the bottom. It would have gone all the way down to 0.6 if people had let it, but it didn't even get past 1.7, which means there's no way the mediums are going to get down to 1.6. So the mediums were selling for 4, and there's about 5 mediums left, all at 4 right now. So a couple of those are going to sell in the 3s. But I did want to show you the last one. This is the last one, 3616. See where that one is and how much it sold for. There it is, way over here. That's a nice spot. right near the bridge. And this one is Waterfront. Okay. No, I clicked on the wrong thing. Waterfront. Wow, this is a really, really nice waterfront parcel. So let's see here. If you buy this yellow one, you get to build to the water. So you get this tiny bit extra space right here to build. Well, the amount of space, people are buying XLs because they're bigger than mediums and they want more space to build. A medium is 600 meters squared and it goes up 25 and down 25 meters. An XL is 1500 meters squared and it goes up 50 meters and down 50 meters. But you also get all the extra room. So if this is a waterfront parcel right here, which it most likely is, then this is, nice. You get that little extra room. But if this one is waterfront, you basically get 2 parcels for the price of 1. And this one right here is 2 parcels for the price of 1 too. So you get a lot of extra room here. You just have to make sure that it does in fact say that it's waterfront. If it doesn't say waterfront, then it's not getting that extra space. But this one does, so that is a really, really nice parcel for 9 Ethereum. That looks like it's basically it though. Do look for the parcels that have that extra room. So again, this one right here compared to this one, if you look at this one and it's still waterfront, which it is, then it has all of that extra space. So it's either worth more money or you can find, a good deal. These two right here are very close to the water, and then this one looks like it has a lot of extra room and it's waterfront as well. So there's better deals based on how much you want to build. If you're looking for 2 XLs, but you find one of these with all that extra room, you might have enough room to build what you want, and you still get that 50 full meters of height and depth into the ground. So it's a huge amount of extra space there. But if you click here on expiring soon, you'll see the last parcels for sale, 3.86. These are getting really cheap. They're all roadfront. People are probably going to buy these up in the next hour or so is my guess. I doubt this will go below 3.5. But good luck out there. I hope these sales videos help you. Let me know if there's anything that you want me to make a certain video on. I've already made a couple videos about this too. I mean, I can't not mention this one last time. This is the huge estate that's for sale. It's currently auctioned at 50 Ethereum right now. The current bid anyway is 50. You can't see it as an entire bundle right here, but the entire bundle right now has a bid for 50, and that's 5 per parcel. The cheapest XL in this auction went for, hold on, let me get back to that. Recently sold, let's look for the first XL. This one doesn't count, it wasn't part of the auction. This was the auction right here. 6.87 was the bottom for an XL roadfront in the auction. So if 6.87 is the bottom, and you have times 10 parcels, that's 68.7 ether. So this could easily, it's 50 right now, and 50 sounds like a lot of ether, but at the same time, 6.87 for 1 XL right here, and that estate is even closer, and you can see it, just the corner of it right here. But this one sold for 6.87. It's on the road, it's a nice view, but these 10 all together combined for 6.87 each would be 68, almost 70 ether. So I think we'll see that 50 go quite a bit higher, at least up to 7, possibly even a premium above that for having such a great combined estate. But we'll see.